Hi, it's Olga and it's the day 12 of my 25 Days of Christmas tutorial series. Today we are going to create a shaker card using a new and very unique product by Paper Discovery. This new product is actually a magazine that is all about me and Paper Discovery. The magazine kit also has some products included. They are a die set, a stamp set and an embossing folder. You will find plenty of inspiration inside the magazine on how you can use all those products. There are also lots of step-by-step tutorials. So let me show you the products first. This is the die set. It's got a house shape that is great for shaker cards as well as tags, and it also has houses, trees and more small dice. That is the stamp set that works perfectly with the dice, and this is the embossing folder that is perfect to create snowbanks, hills as well as the waves. And this is the patterned paper pad. It's a bit thinner than the regular patterned paper, but the papers are double-sided. Here are just some of the projects that are included in the magazine. You will find the step-by-step tutorials for all of them inside. There will be also some projects created by other designers using the same product set. All projects are very different. There are cards, tags, gift wrapping examples, 3D projects, and much more. In this video, I'm just going to show you a shaker card. So this is one of the papers from the pad. It already has the ready-to-use landscape on it. So I'm simply taking a 4¼ by 5½ frame die, and I'm framing the portion of the pattern that I like and sending it through the die cutting machine. The paper pad itself is A4 size, so it's suitable for larger format cards as well. Now I'm backing up this piece of paper with the thick white cardstock. I'm going to turn it into a shaker card panel, and that is why I want it to be extra sturdy and not sagging. Then I'm going to use the largest die from the set that cuts out a house outline. I'm placing it on my card panel, then I'm taping it down and I'm going to send it through the die cutting machine. For this project I only need a window, but don't throw away that cutout piece because you can use it for another project that I will show you at the end of the video. Then I have used both outline dies to create the house shape frames. I've die cut them 3 times out of plain white cardstock. I'm flipping over my panel and placing one of the frames inside the larger frame, and then I'm taping it down with some washi tape. You can also use regular Scotch tape. So this is what the result looks like. Now I'm going to add some dimension to that frame, and this is exactly what I need the remaining 2 frames for. I'm layering all 3 die cuts one on top of another, and this is going to create some added dimension. I'm going to use this piece of pink patterned paper to create the backing for my shaker window. I have also die cut some images from the same set. They are a couple of trees, a tiny bird, as well as the hill outline. Those dies are great for creating all 4 seasons, especially if you pair them with the stamps. I am attaching the hill shape first, and I'm sticking it down onto the pink background, not to the shaker panel. I'm using the panel with the window only for placing the elements. I'm also going to do a little bit of stamping, so I have chosen the flowers with the leaves to stamp right onto the hill. the idea here is to create the spring inside the house while it's winter outside. I'm also going to add a little bit more color behind the tree, so I marked the spot and then I'm applying some Tattered Rose Distress ink with a finger dauber. Then I will go back to the stamps and stamp out some flowers as well as the tiny leaves. By the way, the spring inside the house is so suitable for today because I finally turned on the heating because it turned a bit cold outside. So now I'm sticking down the tree die cut using some Ranger Multimedia Matte Adhesive in a precision applicator bottle. I'm also adding a flock of birds. All the products I'm using are from this set. Then I'm applying some tape adhesive at the wrong side of the panel and I'm sticking down a piece of acetate to create the shaker card. Before I start filling in the shaker card, I want to add more elements to the outer panel. So I'm using this house die cut that is also included in the set. I've die cut it out of plain white cardstock. I'm placing it onto the snow hill and I'm also inlaying a little door. Then I'm using the black ink to stamp a sentiment. I forgot to mention that you can find the link to the magazine kit in the description below, and it is available on pre-order now, but it will be fully available this Thursday. I'm placing some clear sequins right onto the pink background, and then I'm going to attach the panel. I'm using the 2 layers of double-sided tape at the wrong side of the panel. Then I'm going to attach this entire piece onto a top folding 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. I have also decided to add a wisp of smoke. This stamp is also included in the kit and I'm using the light gray ink for it. I have used the cutout house that is actually a leftover from this project to create a tag. I simply added one more house die cut, some stamping and some sequins for decoration. I have also used the ring die to create that ring at the top to be able to hang a tag. So this is what the finished project looks like. I used a new home sentiment for this card, but you can use it for any winter occasion as well as for holidays just by changing the sentiment. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you back soon for the project number 13. Have a beautiful day.